Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital 2-week spoilers October 6th to 17th. Anna's arrest drama and Willow's shocking slap. General Hospital Monday, October 6th. Shocking secrets and Quartermain will drama. Monday kicks off with Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thibault, feeling taken aback as Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, questions her about why she tried to prevent James West, Gary James Fuller, from seeing Nathan West, Ryan Pavey. Lingering questions about this mysterious person's identity persist. While Britt has been somewhat forthcoming with Jason, she's holding back on the secret boss. So, her level of trust remains uncertain. Meanwhile, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, warns Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner, to protect himself, as the police are closing in on him as a suspect. His alibi for a portion of the evening is weak, and he admits to a limited window of time. Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, meets with Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, at Bobby's, where he reveals Drew Kane Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, is suing for emotional distress and assault due to her actions at Monica Quartermain's, Leslie Charlson, funeral. Tracy dismisses his advice to apologize, preferring to fight in court. GH spoilers. Jocelyn worries and Drew rages. Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, suspects Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright, will eventually learn about her involvement as a WSB agent. Drew is furious about being left out of Monica's will, but other issues are also bothering him. Jocelyn and Vaughn, Bryce Durfee, discuss their concerns on the pier, hinting at a deeper conversation at Bobby's, where Jocelyn expresses her worry about how long Jason will keep her secret. The much-anticipated reading of Monica will take place, bringing shocking revelations. Veronica, Ronnie, Bard, Erica Slazak, Ronnie attends, having been advised by Alexis to be present since she's mentioned in the will. Whether Ronnie is part of a scheme remains to be seen. Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, receives Monica's pearls. Ned Quartermain, Wally Kurth, gets her records. And Olivia Falconeri, Lisa Lo Cicero, inherits her cookware. The grandchildren are set to receive trust funds, including any future grandchildren. Tracy blindsided on General Hospital. Monica leaves Jason his father Alan Quartermain's, Stuart Damon, watch. And Ronnie receives a locket with a childhood photo of her and Monica before they were separated. Tracy is dismayed to receive a jar of pickle Lila relish, a callback to a similar incident in Edward Quartermain's, John Ingle, will. Michael inherits the yacht, horses and cars, but not the house, which goes to Ronnie. So, it appears someone has tampered with the will. Carly confides in Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, fearing she may have said something incriminating to Anna during questioning about Michael, and now worries the PCPD will focus on him as the suspect. Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, and Dr. Isaiah Gannon, Sarandi Wilson, discuss their budding romance in her office, with hints of their relationship progressing. Tuesday, October 7th. Warnings, warrants, and shifting relationships. Alexis issues a warning to Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, possibly related to Michael's questionable alibi. Anna and Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, execute a search warrant, likely at the Q Mansion, as Edward's gun was used in Drew's shooting. Gio considers moving out of Anna's place to allow him and Emma to date properly, which could improve Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, and Brooke Lynn's chances of bonding with her son. Portia receives life-altering news. The positive pregnancy test is hers, not Joss. Britt becomes ruthless on General Hospital, potentially threatening the Nathan look-alike to stay away from James and the family. Speculation arises about whether this individual is Peter August, Wes Ramsey, with some dismissing the possibility due to DNA and fingerprints. However, the narrative suggests that such discrepancies can be easily manipulated in the soap opera world. Carly seeks out Elizabeth Weber, Rebecca Herbst, possibly to discuss the threat Carly made against Drew which Elizabeth overheard. Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner, presents a theory to Portia, perhaps believing he knows who shot Drew. Chase drops a truth bomb, potentially revealing Drew's bribery of a judge or the use of Edward's gun in the shooting. Willow is distraught, likely due to Chase's revelations. Brennan meets with Jocelyn, possibly to reiterate her instructions in Port Charles, to focus on her studies and stay away from Vaughn. Jason also meets with Brennan, likely to discuss Jocelyn's WSB agent status, which Jason opposes. Brennan may remind him that Jocelyn volunteered for the role. Thursday, October 9th. Alibis crumble and declarations emerge. An alibi completely falls apart, potentially leading Anna to make an arrest the following week. Michael's alibi is shaky, with only Jacinda Bracken, Paige Herschel, vouching for him. Dante and Anna catch up, sharing their latest findings. Britt lashes out, possibly at the Nathan lookalike or her mystery boss. Jocelyn stretches the truth with Carly, likely fibbing about her trip abroad. The Nathan lookalike makes a stunning declaration, perhaps recalling a recovered memory or expressing a desire to leave the hospital and go home with his son, James. Friday, October 10th. Threats, grudges, and matchmaking. Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, receives a threat, with potential culprits including Drew Portia, or Isaiah, who holds a low opinion of her. Drew Kane obtains information from Willow, who may reveal details about Edward's gun or Michael's alibi. Sunny grills Lulu Spencer Bruning, Alexa Havens, possibly about Britt and Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr. Lucas Jones, Van Hansis, plays Cupid, attempting to play matchmaker for Isaiah and Portia or perhaps Elizabeth and Jason. Michael confides in Ronnie about Monica, revealing Ronnie's desire to meet him. Week of October 13th to 17th. Legal battles and paternity puzzles. Tracy initiates a lawsuit over the will, aiming to prevent Ronnie from acquiring the Quartermain estate. Martin's potential involvement in forging the will is questioned, as he harbors resentment towards Tracy and has spoken of karma. Ronnie's complicity, whether willing or unwitting, is also a point of consideration. An arrest is imminent in Drew's shooting, with Michael or another family member as a possible suspect. Portia faces a decision regarding her pregnancy, uncertain of the father's identity. Drew seeks to punish Michael for being excluded from Monica's will, adding another grievance to his list. Nathan keeps Britt on edge, and Jason grows suspicious of the Nathan. While most viewers may suspect he is not truly Nathan, Britt and the audience might believe otherwise. Willow prepares to confront Michael if he's implicated, and if arrested, she's likely to seek emergency custody of their stranger to chaos. But this week, the drama reaches explosive new levels as Anna Devane faces an arrest that sends shockwaves through the city, and Willow Tate's temper finally snaps, leading to a slap that no one will forget. Between police sirens, hidden motives, and betrayals bubbling to the surface, it's clear that nothing will ever be the same again. Anna Devane. Targeted and torn apart. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, thought she'd seen it all, spies, betrayals, and the loss of people she's loved most, but her world implodes when she finds herself handcuffed in front of half of Port Charles. After weeks of being framed for crimes she didn't commit, the PCPD swoops in to arrest her on charges tied to a string of international data thefts and weapon smuggling. As Chase reads Anna her rights, the disbelief in her eyes says it all. She's been framed, and deep down, she knows exactly who's behind it. Valentine Cassadine. Valentine, James Patrick Stewart, may have always claimed to love Anna, but his shady dealings in recent weeks have raised suspicions. When evidence is found on her encrypted laptop, files tied to WSB operations, Anna realizes someone used her credentials to cover their tracks. At the PCPD, Anna refuses a lawyer at first, insisting on proving her innocence herself. Dante and Jordan look torn. Knowing Anna's past with the Bureau makes her both capable and vulnerable. The tension in the room is electric, a war between loyalty and duty. When Robert Scorpio storms in demanding her release, it turns into a full-blown shouting match. Robert's fury at seeing Anna in cuffs brings back old memories and unresolved emotions. "You think I'd ever betray the people I swore to protect?" Anna cries, her voice cracking under the weight of it all. But the evidence looks airtight. Valentine's guilt, or game. Meanwhile, Valentine sits in the Metro Court bar nursing a drink, watching news coverage of Anna's arrest. His expression is unreadable. Guilt, pride, and heartbreak twisted together. Nina approaches, shaken. "Please tell me you didn't have anything to do with this," she whispers. Valentine smirks faintly. "You should know me better than that, Nina. When I destroy someone, I don't let them see it coming." His cryptic response leaves Nina chilled. Could Valentine truly have orchestrated this to protect his new business dealings? Or is he being set up too? Viewers can't help but wonder if this is another layer of Cassadine manipulation or a desperate act of love gone wrong. Willow's fury boils over. Elsewhere, emotions explode in a very different way. After weeks of tension between Willow, Caitlin McMullen, and Nina, Cynthia Watt-Rose, a confrontation at the Quartermain mansion turns ugly, and physical. Willow has tried to maintain peace for the sake of her family, especially with Michael's own troubles deepening. But when Nina shows up uninvited, insisting she's been shut out of her daughter's life again, Willow finally snaps. "Don't you dare play the victim," Willow hisses, her voice trembling with pent-up rage. "You've lied, manipulated, and hurt everyone in this house. You don't get to cry about consequences." Nina fires back, claiming she's just trying to make amends. "You're so self-righteous, Willow. I'm your mother, whether you like it or not." The room falls silent. And then, smack! Willow slaps Nina hard across the face. The sound echoes through the hall as everyone gasps. "You lost the right to call yourself my mother a long time ago," Willow seethes before storming out. Nina stands frozen, her cheek reddening, eyes glistening with fury and humiliation. Michael, Chad Duell, steps in, torn between supporting his wife and realizing that this confrontation might push Nina over the edge again. Michael's dilemma and Sonny's warning. Michael's own patience runs thin as Sonny, Maurice Bernard, arrives later, furious about the public humiliation of Nina. "You don't have to like her, but you will respect her," Sonny warns coldly. But Michael isn't backing down this time. Respect? That woman almost cost us everything. If Willow wants her gone, she's gone. The tension between father and son simmers, the old wounds between the Corinthos and Quartermain sides reigniting. Sonny walks out with a glare that could freeze lava, muttering, "You've made your choice, Michael. Don't make me make mine." Carly gets pulled back into the fire. Carly, Laura Wright, ever the fixer, tries to mediate. She visits Anna in lockup, quietly offering help through Diane. "You've helped me when no one else would, Anna. Now it's my turn," Carly insists. Anna, broken but still fierce, nods gratefully. "If they think they can bury me with lies, they've underestimated me, and whoever's behind this will regret it." Carly's instincts tell her Valentine's fingerprints are all over this mess. She warns Drew to stay out of it, but he's already digging into Valentine's business files, putting himself in more danger. The town reacts, and divides. Word of Anna's arrest spreads like wildfire. Sam and Dante clash over whether to trust Anna, while Elizabeth tries to comfort Finn, who's quietly panicking over his friend's fate. Tracy Quartermain, ever blunt, sums it up. "In this town, nobody's innocent for long. But I bet my ELQ shares that Anna's being set up." The citizens of Port Charles start taking sides, those who believe in Anna's innocence, and those who think her past finally caught up to her. Secrets in the shadows. Late at night, a shadowy figure slips into the PCPD evidence room, and removes a flash drive tied to Anna's case. The camera pans up to reveal Victor Cassadine's associate, back from the dead and carrying out orders that might connect to an even larger plot. Anna's arrest, it seems, is just the beginning. A shocking cliffhanger. As the week ends, Willow confides in Carly that slapping Nina didn't feel as satisfying as she thought. "It didn't fix anything," she says tearfully. Carly hugs her and murmurs, "Some people can't be fixed, honey, but you can protect yourself." Meanwhile, back at the PCPD, Anna's interrogation takes a wild turn when Jordan receives an anonymous call. A distorted voice says, "You've arrested the wrong woman. The real traitor is still out there." Jordan looks up at Anna, who meets her gaze through the glass. "You have no idea how deep this goes," Anna whispers. And in the final scene, Valentine receives a text. The mission is complete. Phase 2 begins at midnight. He glances toward Anna's mugshot on the news broadcast and mutters, "I'm sorry, love. I had no choice."